Hey guys, that's me. That's me here. Sorry it took so long. I was just well, I had to run to the shop and get milk. Right. See if I've missed anything in chat. Nothing. That's good. That's good. Right, so we've got the update here. So basically, the main features of the update is that we've got the new world types just available from like as soon as you join. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick one. We'll do the potion. Create as new. Deep DPO playing. So when you download this mod pack, you should get these worlds pre-installed. So yeah, that's what we'll you'll get these pre-installed, which will be good. Create new world, and we'll get started. Oh man. We'll see where we can get started. Now, there's a few things that we've added to this mod pack. Primarily, the main thing is... Oh shit, what the fuck? Well, this shouldn't have happened. Does, like, recreating a world not... just make a copy of it? Is that not how that works? So we were in Deep Ocean, weren't we? If I do here and then recreate. Maybe I just click create new world. Alright, okay. Right. Deep Cold Ocean playing. I think I just created a world without doing the world preset. But you'll see most of these most of the changes that we've made here. Very simple ones. Mostly just balancing by removing some mods, adding some mods. There's now like underwater villages. But that being said, there's more underwater mobs. So the idea is I want it to be harder for you to just swim down to the bottom of the ocean and get some gravel and stuff. So that's something that we're working on. Now there's a lot that I want to do like really quickly, and there's a lot that I want to like get sorted very soon. So well, let's just get swimming. So one of the main things we want to see in this mod pack is one, for me not to have to make these worlds for you guys. Now obviously you can put in the preset yourself and all that, but it would be good to get a mod pack, or a mod I should say, that just spawns you in and then you'll get any of the deep oceans, you know. I'll need to look into how to do that, and more than likely it's something that I could probably do myself if I just knew like what I needed to do. That being said, it's such a niche thing that it might be pretty tricky getting the resources. So we'll do just now is we're gonna swim down here. Right, okay. that's one of the new creatures that we've got. So let me just hit J, because we didn't actually have anything that we needed there. So as you can see, it's a lot harder to get equipment and all of that. So it should be. It was far too easy, I think, very early on. Or there was quite a bit of variety, I should say. Because it was a case of, like, oh, well, if you were lucky enough to spawn near, like, some woods or something like that. 1 second. Just here. Is there any more? I think this is just the only one. No, it's not. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Yeah, let's get up here. Get our breath. Go back down. So as you can see, it's significantly more stressful, I'd say. We've got nothing in here. Right. Okay. Yeah, let's get. I'm also wanting to kind of nerf health. I want you to start with much less health. Which again, that's more than likely something that I can do for like a config file. So that's like one way I want to make things harder. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do to make things easier. For example, I want it so that when you do start the game, you can 1 second. So when you do start the game, maybe you start with some starter equipment. What I'm thinking mostly, or primarily, is a boat. A boat would be fairly useful. Maybe a stat plane, maybe not though. Definitely a boat. The only thing I'm sure of at the moment is a boat. And then we'll look at what the other options could be as well. But right now, at the very least, travel is a little bit cumbersome. Because ideally you want to be spawning near somewhere where you can kind of just set up an island. Right, okay, so this is one of the underwater villages that I was telling you guys about. Yeah, so this is one of these. I haven't had a proper chance to explore them, but they are interesting. So there's plenty more to explore. I also want to raise the sea level, not massively, but maybe by 6 blocks, maybe less. But I'd say about between 3 and 10 blocks I'd like to raise it. Because right now it's far too easy for you to get down to the bottom of the ocean. And back in the day, like a lot of this stuff that I'm saying, like that I want to do with mods, like back in the day, you could actually just do it with what you call it, with like the world text. You could do it inside the game, but you can't do it anymore these days. I don't actually know why they changed it either. Seems a bit silly to me. having... Let's see. Should probably go to a slime island. That would probably be my best bet, but I kind of want to, like, I really like setting up on driftwood. I also want to see if I can make slime islands a little bit less common. But I don't know how possible that is. I was just checking if that's no, it's not. It's yeah, I want to make slime islands less common. Which hopefully I can do that in the Tinker's config. But I'm not too sure. I don't see any, like absolutely no, like driftwood. Which is a little bit frustrating, but that's fine. We can make do with a slime island. I wonder actually. Let me really look at the ocean floor. So we've got gravel and then ocean rock. Oh, that's from the Endless Ocean mod that I added. Yeah, because I wanted it to. The big problem is there's very little there's very little there's very little mods that like revolve around the ocean. Like you've got aquaculture, and that's about, but that's the main one. And it's even harder to find like big mods that revolve around the ocean. Oh fuck! Come on, right? Come on. Let's not play this game. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh, that's fine. I've got this one now. What hit me there? Crap, that's not what I meant to do. Right. This is a fucking nightmare. We've got very little health. So I can't be taking random hits like that. Perfect. Perfect. them. Oh, thank God. This is intense. Right, and then we'll do you first, because I got some good. Ah, fuck, it's not enough to recover my health though. Fire. I don't know why the bonfire puts itself out, but you know what? That's fair. I think, you know, spawn point very quickly might be OP. So, alright. Fuck it. You know what? Let's just fuck around and find out. Something good, something good, something good. Oh, string! Oh, you fucker. Well, that was fantastic. Quick, go down 6 watts. Your arms apparently broke. Well, that's fine. Okay, start. Nature essence. So that's going to be expensive. The good news is I can make a fishing rod. I can make a lot, actually, a lot of things. But one of the things I can make is a fishing rod. Right. Oh, shit. Right, go on, you fat fuck. Do you not think I'll kill your kids too, because I will? Just not to bother about the kids. Finally, my fucking fish. And it's chucked in the ocean. Brilliant. But yeah, that's all of this stuff. What I want to check out though is the config files. To see if I can change things around. So what we'll do is we'll leave this, leave here, go to this, and then we'll go here, open folder, and we'll go to config, and then we want to look for Tinkers. Where are right. T construct, common T construct client. Let's have a look at this. I don't know. I think it'll be under common. Gameplay, recipes, world jam. Right, okay. Slime Islands, here we go. Option related Slime Islands. How many chunks on average between Slime Islands? Sky, okay, right. Slime Islands. Ocean. We'll do. Right, so say 200 to 1000. Separation. I don't have a problem with them being clumped together. Slime Islands End, don't care. Slime Islands Sky, don't really care. And these are for the nether. Settings for clay islands. I don't know. Right, okay, that's perfect. Save. Cool, that's Tinker's done. Let's see. Ocean floor. I'm happy with that. Zone 2 mods. Right, cool. So we've got ocean whitelist, ocean biome whitelist, biome blacklist. So I can probably, so I'll do this later on, but essentially I can just change it so that these can all spawn into the ocean biome, hopefully. So all the ocean biomes that we've got. Yeah. It's gonna be a pain, but yeah, so we just need to get the names of the biomes and like the correct names of the biomes so they're called, and then we should be fine. Yeah, so biome type savanna, and then we'll just change that to ocean. Jellyfish, don't really haven't played with jellyfish too much, so see how that comes out. And their storage is new. Most of these I haven't played with enough that I'm gonna need them to come on. Water strainers though, loot tables. We're gonna need to mess around with this because this right here I'm not too happy with. What I'm actually tempted to do is thinking if I just take this for each of these, so if I can just copy this right here and put here, because you can't actually get those worms. Or I could actually add the worms to the loot table for this. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I'll add all of these up here. It's 69. Lol. Whoever wrote this fucking meme word. That's a good idea then. I'll get that done. And what a strainer, what's this? I don't totally understand that. Industrial for rolling, chance cubes. That seems pretty cool, but I don't really want to mess around with it too much. Enter storage. There's a particular mod that I'm looking for. I can't find it. I don't think there is a config for it, which is strange. Alex's mobs. Perfect. So I can just make it so that they all spawn anywhere. Perfect. That's really good. Because, like, if you look at all these mobs, I think it's almost unfair that they only spawn in the on land. So most of these won't spawn on in the ocean. So let me see. Right. Let's see Siri. Snowy ocean beach. Yeah. So we'll get these changed. So that's fine. Let's see. What's one that I know that spawns here? Orca. Yeah, so ocean and then cold ocean. Blobfish. What is this? Deeply warm, deep cold, deep frozen. Right, so this is all the deep this is all the deep ones. So what we can actually do is probably just copy all of this and then put it into all of the ones that we want them to do. And then we can do the same for, so blobfish is the one that we need to do for everything. Which should be fairly easy actually. Alligator, snapping turtle. Same. Bald eagle. Well, save. No, since that only spawns in the nether, we'll leave that. Don't save. What is this? Whale beached. Do it here. File. Save. And then obviously if we see anything that's it's like crazy or that, you can just no, this is fine. We'll just click off of that. Monkey spawns. You're spawning in the ocean now. Because the idea of water world is the world is flooded. So you know, like the world's flooded. It's not, you know. So all these things that were once alive, they're still alive. You know, they just now spawn everywhere. Crocodile, definitely a good idea to put this here. Crows, I love crows, so definitely. Well, save. And it might even be a case where, you know, I swap a lot of these land creatures to only spawn on like Slime Island. But for now, just to be a little bit silly, I've got no issue with all of these guys and like spawning in the ocean. And I feel like they'll only spawn on like land anyway, so they'll still have to like spawn on the right block and all of that. Because this is the end. Fine. Geez, although there is like a lot to. Crap. gorillas spawning in the ocean. Why not? The bears spawning in the ocean? Again, why not? Why the fuck not? Save. Then obviously, you know, a lot of these may be changed. I'd imagine a lot of this may break the game. So we'll need to see that. But right now, I think the more we can get in the ocean, the better, because I don't want you guys to be playing, want to progress something in out of these mobs, and then like, oh wait, I can't, you know? Actually, can I just go Control X? Save. And like a lot of these should probably be spawning in the ocean. I know what, because I'm getting lazy now. What I'll do is I'll actually have a look at these last ones and see if any of these. Platypus, yes. Save. Although I hate raccoons, I'll do this one because they beg for food all the time. Seagulls, definitely. Although I hate seagulls in real life. Not raccoons in real life. Fucking hate seagulls in real life. Seals, definitely. But I'll save. Yeah, I think that's us. And then I can actually go down to, what was it? It's like Malwise mobs or something like that. And then I can add the biomes. I'll do that later because this seems like it would be easier to write. But let's try this. Load up a world and create it. Probably should have made a copy of everything. Have a look. So we'll open up a test world. See how we get that on, and then we'll pack up. I want to check something. Right, okay, so we're still live. We just well, we're not at we're not live at the same time we normally go live. You wonder why no one's around. Right, so we'll go to creative, more world options, default. Oh. We'll go to deep ocean, done, create new world. Although I think deep ocean has actually been buggy for us lately. I don't know if it's my computer or not, but my computer is dying on me though. Slowly but surely it's dying. But that's fine. It's not, I don't have any money to buy a new PC, so I hope it doesn't die. But I'm okay. Right. Good news is not too many slime islands to see. I'm in the sky, but that's fine because if you think about it, you're gonna need to work hard to get to the sky. More good news, I don't see a ton of driftwood, so we've seen one of these in the ocean. It's fine though. Because we don't want none of these in the ocean. We just don't want too many of them. Just a heads up, if you're watching on YouTube, you can download this mod pack. There's a link in the description. If you're watching this on the day that this video is made, the mod pack hasn't been updated as of yet. Right, so we've got these guys, which ender grade, so they're like the and then we'll do let's see, do these guys attack us? Right, okay, good. Well, at least to know that so we got that. We didn't get anything else from that though. That's fine. That's quite interesting. Another slime island. So these guys aren't as sparse as I wanted them to be. Well, we see a crow. So there's definitely more flying mobs. I do love crows, so I feel bad for killing this guy, but crow doesn't drop anything. Might need to get rid of these guys. But for now we're fine. So the crows are now spawning. So don't see any massive issues with that. What is this though? Because obviously I don't get to explore these. Normally. No way, it's like a mine shaft, but for the ocean. That's pretty fun. Yeah, because ideally, like in the future, so not yet, and no time soon, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. But in the future, what I'd love to do is have like a class system. So you come in, you decide to be a raider, you decide to be an XYZ, and then you can join and you'll have like the kit of a raider, you'll have the kit of a, you know, sailor, a fisherman, you know. But I'll need to see how Origins works online and how it works with the server. So we're going to test this out online at some point. See what we can keep, see what we need to get rid of, because there will be probably a few mods that just won't work online. We'll do that, have it like whitelist only, at least just for now. These are just crows. I do like the fact that there is very little very little what you call them, slime islands, which are perfect. That's really what you want. And while we're here, like, you're getting a few, but you're not getting too many. These guys just drop kelp, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So their drops aren't OP or anything crazy like that. Doesn't actually look like there's any chests or that down here. So that's cool. Cool, this is I'm actually really happy with this. This just seems to be a normal cave. Uranium. Cool, so I think really what we want to see is, you know, how many people we can get on, how many people we can get to play, because right now we need more people to test the server. To test the mod pack. But for now, I'm quite happy with Shat myself. I thought it was a creeper. But yeah, for now, I'm quite happy with the way things are working. Need to get rid of these guys. These guys are a bit silly. But other than that, like the fact that there's some crows spawning now, like I'm fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. Perfect. I'm happy with all of that. Brilliant. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys popping along. Obviously, any questions, leave them in the comments here or comment on the mod pack. It would be very handy if you did comment on the mod pack, any sort of feedback that you guys have. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you